everything is what we do instead of what we allow to happen to us. Faith isn't something we do, it's something we allow to happen to us. Forgiveness isn't something we do, it's something we allow to happen to us. Love isn't something we do, it's something we allow to happen to us. The fruit of the Spirit isn't something we do, it's something we allow to happen to us. And see, that's the difference.
Yeah.
Obedience isn't something we do, it's us allowing something to happen to us.
As I grow in grace, the list of things that I do compared to what I allow to just happen, just to be there, that list keeps getting crossed off and crossed off and crossed off. And I'm glad.
Yeah.
I want to see all of that list crossed off. But right now there's still junk there that's got to be taken care of. But it sure is nice to have all of that moving over to the no, don't do anything side.
The do list is getting smaller and
Yeah.
the allowing list is getting bigger.
Amen. And that's a good thing.
And that's exactly where we want. That's where God is trying to lead us all.
Exactly. Yes.
Just like He come and grabbed
Yes.
the Hebrews by the hand, they led them out of Egypt. He's come to grab us by the hand, to lead us into that place.
Yeah.
Where we are in the place where we just say, well, it's all on God. And now I'm just going to allow Him to do what He does. And I'm going to watch like a spectator. So when it's all said and done, I'm not going to glory in my own works. I'm going to glory in God.
Right.
Because if you're the one loving people through your own ability, then how are you going to glory in God?
Who's getting puffed up and you think you're doing it?
Right.
Yeah.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, I think we're getting more and more of the puzzle parts put in place about what the relationship between God and Adam were like before the fall.
Yeah.
And as that puzzle becomes more and more clear, the quality of our life just improves dramatically. It's amazing.
And so like the Colin Kaepernick thing.
Yeah.
You can look at Colin and say, that's not the right way around it.
Right.
You can judge, we can judge the fruit as whether it's the life of God or not.
Mm-hmm.
But that's different than judging the thoughts and intents of the person.
Right. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I
Do you see
understand.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
We don't now have to pretend like the death is a fruit of a figment of our imagination.
Right.
No, no.
Right.
You know, when somebody screwed me, it actually wasn't as it ought to be.
Right.
Do you see what I'm saying? I didn't pretend like that didn't exist,
Right.
but I didn't judge the person or their heart.
Right.
And so that's a sensitive subject for you because you served. And you've seen people die.
Mm-hmm.
And you've seen families suffer. You've seen it all firsthand for a long time. And you feel a great compassion and love for people who have laid down their life like that, as you should. And so when you see and hear something like that, that's going to rile you up. And so it isn't that you're opposed to that persuasion that was not maybe as it ought to be. It's that you connected that persuasion to the person.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with saying that persuasion cometh not from God.
Right.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
That action cometh not from God.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing wrong with that. I say it to myself all the
Not from
time.
above, yeah.
If I act a certain way towards Becky if we're fighting, man, I don't pretend like everything I said came from God. Sometimes I sit and I realize, listen, that action that came out of me, it didn't come from you, Lord.
Yeah.
Listen, I make myself available for you to set my heart free from whatever it is that caused me to respond that way.
Yes. That's awesome.
So we don't, the persuasion is fine, but that guy's in bondage.
Right. Right. And that's what the Lord showed me.
Yeah.
That's exactly what He showed me.